So good afternoon, and welcome back to another transfer update. Sorry I was late. I actually had a delivery turn up, and the geezer had to go and get me about 4 parcels off the back of his van. So sorry about that. Always the way. But we are going to talk about Lucas Torreira in a minute. Before I get into talking about him, I'm going to drop a Premier League transfer video in about 40 minutes. Also, no 5-6 o'clock stream tonight. I'm going to be doing a watch along for the Brighton-Chelsea game. Let's see what all the fuss is about with all these new players that Chelsea have brought. So I'll be doing a watch along for that. As soon as that game is finished, there will be another video dropping. It'll be an uploaded, pre-recorded video. It won't be a stream. So yeah, still loads more to come. Also, make sure you download Flick. The link for that is in the description. So thank you very much to the over 1,200 people that have done that already. Do appreciate that. And make sure once you do it, you get 2 free emotes. Make sure you go and spam the Pixel chat. Make sure you go and do that. And I'd appreciate that as well. But we are going to speak about Lucas Torreira. And listen, this has been going on for ages, man. It's just boring. Just like, come on, let's just bin him off now. Get rid of him. You know, he's not going to be in the plans for this season. I think that's pretty evident. But you know, I just look at it and I think, why is it taking so long? You know, last week the fee was agreed. Then Fiorentina came in. Then they had a fee agreed. Now, by the looks of it, all the credible-ish sources out there are saying that it's a done deal, 24 million euros to Torino. And you've got the fake ITKs going, oh, I'm apologising because I said he was going to Fiorentina. Yeah, that's because you guessed. Yeah, that's because you guessed. The fact is, he is going to leave the club, and we're going to get about 22 million quid. Now, what does that mean for us going forward? Because obviously we've sold Emi Martinez for 16 million quid plus add-ons, and now we're selling Lucas Torreira. Socrates is another one that's likely to leave very soon. And what does that mean for us? You know, I spoke on a video last night and said, look, unless we're getting all these fees up front, we ain't getting Thomas Partey. Because let's be honest here, Thomas Partey is a buyout clause, and we ain't got the money for that. So I personally think Awar is the option that we're going for. Another myth has been blown out the water as well, by the way. 14-14. I've just checked Arsenal's Twitter. 14-14. Aubameyang signs today. Today is the day. No, it ain't. It actually ain't. It doesn't look like it anyway. And if it is, it's not a 14-14, so it's now 14-15. So there's another day gone past, and it's kind of frustrating looking at that as well, because we've got Emi Martinez who's left. Cool, good luck to him. Whatever. We've made probably 10 million quid more than we would have done if we'd sold him last summer. Kind of gutted he's gone, but listen, he ain't a world-class goalkeeper. He's a very good goalkeeper, and his story was decent from coming in from a kid and going out on loan constantly to winning the FA Cup. Fantastic story. It'll be a great film one day. But we need money. He was worth a few quid, so we got rid of him. Lucas Torreira, again, another one. Socrates, you know, Kolasinac. Kolasinac's another one that's linked to a move. This time West Ham, which is probably about his level, if we're being honest. And no disrespect to West Ham, but they're pretty pony, aren't they? And he probably would do all right there, to be honest, because he ain't Arsenal level. But again, if we get rid of him, does that necessarily mean we need to go and find a left back? We've got too many players on the books. We've got too many non-homegrown players on the books as well. So, you know, we're going to have to get rid of a couple of these. Obviously, Torreira, Socrates, Kolasinac, you know, they're all players that are linked. I see a report from Lacazette last week, I think it was 3 days ago, he done an interview with L'Equipe in France. And he said, do you want to stay at Arsenal? We said, of course I want to stay at Arsenal. He goes, I'm happy at Arsenal, etc., etc. And he goes, do you think, like, you know, you can smash it this season? Do you think Arsenal want you? He goes, I don't know if Arsenal want me. From my perspective, I want to stay, but I don't know if that's a mutual feeling. And then obviously Arteta said in his press conference that he wants to keep him. I'm not so sure we want to keep Lacazette. Real talk. We've been linked with Odsonne Edouard. I'll get it right in a minute. And again, that's another one that could make us a few quid if we get rid of Lacazette. Yes, we'll lose on what we paid for him because we ain't getting 50 million quid. He was never a 50 million quid striker to begin with. We got robbed on that one. And we can make a bit of profit in terms of what we buy next. So if we go and get Edouard, we're going to pay about 22, 23 million quid. We will get more money for Lacazette than we're going to pay for that boy. So maybe that's something we could look at. We've got options up front now. We can put Aubameyang back in the middle, which is where I'd rather him be. But he's doing pretty well on the left wing, isn't he? And then obviously we've got Martinelli coming back in the new year. And Eddie Nketiah, the shining light of Arsenal's front line. Big up the latest member of the channel. Thank you very much. Traumatizing. It's traumatizing watching Arsenal, mate. That's exactly what it is. But thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. And like I said, like we've got about 3 weeks now. I think it is. I think it's exactly 21 days today until the transfer window shuts. We've got 3 weeks, and we haven't really done a great deal. Let's be real here. The outgoings is a disgrace. Yeah, I don't care what anyone tells me. I couldn't care less if people say I'm being negative. 8 weeks, and we have got rid of not a single first-team player. What has Edu done in 8 weeks? Real talk. Obviously, Martinez. Okay, cool. Martinez, 1 player. Well done, 1 player. We've got rid of 1 first-team player in 8 weeks, and it was one that we probably didn't need to get rid of. So, I don't know, man. I just look at it and I think like we've left this till lastminute.com. You know, we've got too many homegrown. We need I think we've got 1 player too many on the homegrown side of things. So because you have to have a limit. I think it's 8 players in the squad homegrown. I think we're set on 9. I think I may be wrong, but I'm sure we're set on 8. I'm sure we're set on 9, and it needs to be at least 8. Well, we could get rid of 1 homegrown player there straight away, and I think we've got 2 or 3 non-homegrowns over the odds as well. So we need to get rid of players, definitely. And then if we want to sign players, we've got to get rid of even more to keep the squad down to 25. So I just look at it and I think like we've got a massive 3 weeks here. You know, all reports doing the rounds at the moment are suggesting that we're in for one or the other, Aouar or Partey. For me, Aouar's Arteta's first choice. Me personally, we need Thomas Partey. Yeah, we can score goals, we can create goals. Yeah, you need Thomas Partey in midfield because Granit Xhaka, as good as he's played recently, is not that guy. Guendouzi is not that guy. Joe Willock is not that guy. Torreira's leaving. Ceballos is not that guy. And who else we got? Oh, yes, we have Mr. Missing, the worst number 10 in living history. The biggest fraud in living history. That's what he is. And it's I think it's 290 days today until he fucks off. Bro, I hope you're well, my guy. Thank you, Rick. And I am very well, baby. I am very well. I had a really nice sleep last night as well. And like I said, the deliveries turned up. I got an LG monitor. How ironic. I picked an LG monitor. I didn't even know that I'd picked an LG. I just see it and I was like, I like that. I love that. And then the camera, the tripod, I don't know what that other box is. I can't remember. Maybe some lights or something. I don't know. But all the equipment's turning up. I just need to order a green screen from somewhere now, man. But yeah. Oh, El Neni. How could I miss El Neni? But none of them players are Thomas Partey. And I'm sorry, that should be the priority. A Thomas Partey bruiser in midfield that can go box to box, can tackle, defend, dribble, get forward, sniff danger. We haven't got a single midfielder in our team that can do all 3, 4, 5, 6 of them things. One can do one can do another, one may be able to do 2 things, one may be able to do 3 things. But we need somebody that can do all of them in midfield, which then maybe frees up a Granit Xhaka to have a little bit more license. If you look at the game against Fulham, I don't like Granit Xhaka as a footballer. I think he's shit. Yeah, real talk. But if you look at him against Fulham, the system we've been playing recently means that he's not getting pressed. Yeah, I know it's only Fulham, so I ain't getting carried away like everyone else. Fucking Jose's finished because they lost 1 game. Arsenal are going to win the league. Ancelotti is a don again after everyone said he was finished in December. Football fans are flip-flops, man. A lot of them. Every single one of them. Including me. I'm a flip-flop. I said Saka wouldn't make it. And now Saka's the first one on the team sheet. But everyone's a flip-flop in football, man. But it's funny and like it's so reactionary that after 1 game, the people not realise that last season everyone was laughing at Jose at Tottenham when they were below us before we played him at the Lane. And then they beat us and finished above us. Like, come on, man. It's the first day of the season. Everyone's getting gassed. Defending is more of a system and attacking is more about the individuals. I'd choose Aouar over Partey on those lines, but I want both. Pirate King, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. I want both as well. And if we don't get both, we got no hope of top four. That's my thoughts on it. Because over the course of the season, these players will let you down. They've got a proven track record of letting you down over a 38-game season, consistently, regardless of whether it's Arteta, Jesus Christ, Gunnosaurus, Wenger, Emery, Freddie, me, or anyone else managing that team. That squad, over a course of a season, will let you down. So there we go. And my Mac is moving real crazy right now. Big up Lee in chat. Hope everyone is well. Afternoon, Demetrius. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're good. Thanks for your donation, buddy. Don't forget, if you are watching live right now, do smash a like on the video. That would be great. That would be very helpful. And I am doing a Chelsea watch along tonight, so make sure you come and check that one out. That would be great. We ain't even on 200 likes. You lot are letdowns today. 1,400 people watching live. And we can't even get 200 likes. Disgusting behaviour. Absolutely disgusting behaviour. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But also, don't forget as well, the Flick app. We've been on that for a few weeks now. Been on there for, what, a month maybe? Big up my guy as well. Real one. Thank you for your donation, Chris. Hope you're well, mate. How can you sleep so well when so many people are on your case? Mate, do you know what's funny, yeah? I found out yesterday that there's an option when you put a tweet up to post it out, yeah, so only people you follow can reply to it. What a fucking genius idea. Whoever thought of that, Twitter? Well done, mate. Well done. Yeah, my notifications are quiet now. I haven't got a 50-year-old telling me, oh, I'm going to iron you out, mate. We're fucking proper old school. EIE and all that. Come on, Arsenal. Up the Gunners, you're a cum. I ain't got Saucy Saka or Epic El Nenis telling me to die. And I ain't got 50-year-old women telling me, oh, I don't know why any woman would go near you. Fucking Twitter. What a dead platform. But yeah, thank you for that, mate. And I sleep very well, mate. I've got lovely pillows and a lovely mattress. And I sleep, I'm like a baby, mate. How does a baby sleep? I haven't missed any super chats, young man. I can see them. I haven't missed anything. I always catch up on them. Don't worry. I will catch up. And I will find them. I will find you and I will kill you. No, I won't. Not really worried about the creativity part in midfield. I'm worried about our midfielders getting shredded on the counter-attack. Exactly. That is my point, mate. That is my point, Connor. And thanks for your donation as well, bud. This is the thing. On the transition from attack to defence going back our way, that is where we have an issue. Playing free at the back kind of nullifies that a little bit. But at the same time, it depends what team you're playing against. It's all well and good doing that against Fulham. Can we go to Anfield and do something? You know, can we go to the Etihad and do something? Because, you know, that's when I'll then sit there and start going, right, okay, we're looking all right now. We haven't been piped at Anfield. We haven't been piped at City. Yeah, but, you know, we've got to go there and maybe park the bus. That's probably the only way we're going to get a result out of that game. Party is a no-go. What do you think of Calvin Phillips of Leeds? Or do you think he's way too expensive because of English nationality? Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate that. I think if he chops that stupid top knot off, then I'd consider it. Other than that, no. It's not 2017, mate. Top knots were dead back then. But no, he's not a bad player, all jokes aside. He's not a bad player, is he? But I think it's a bit of a drop in quality going from Thomas Partey to Calvin Phillips. But he did play well the other day. They gave Liverpool a scare, didn't they? But ultimately, the game's about winning, and they lost. So yeah, but thanks for that, mate. I'd rather Party all day long. Yeah, and I think that, like I said, we've got Willian, we've got Pepe, we've got Saka, we've got Martinelli, we've got Laka, we've got Aubameyang. Throw Reece Nelson and Eddie into that as well if you want. I think we've got enough attackers there. And Pepe can play number 10, Saka can play number 10, Willian can play number 10. You could go 4-2-3-1 and go Pepe, Aubameyang and Lacazette with Willian behind. So we've got options. I don't think we need necessarily Aouar. Yeah, it'd be nice. I want him. Yeah, don't get it twisted. I don't think we necessarily need that. I feel like we need proper, solid midfielders. And is Aouar Is a while really necessary? I don't think so. I think maybe get a right back, a proper one, and get Thomas Partey, and then all of a sudden we're rocking and rolling, because I think that we'll look a little bit more solid, because the weak link in that back line, although he played well at the weekend, is Hector Bellerin. And over the course of a whole season, the geezer's clueless. Yeah, regardless of whether Arteta's manager or not, that guy will let us down time and time again this season. You only have to look at the weekend, actually, funny enough. Even though he played well, there was times at the weekend where Willian was right back, because Bellerin was so far forward, and he jogs. He don't sprint, he jogs. He jogs back. It's like, okay, mate, yeah, don't worry about that. Ah, it's all right. There's 8 players behind the ball anyway. I'll just jog. Yeah, he does it a lot. He done it against Liverpool in the Charity Shield as well. Thank you, Fanny Krishna. Big up, Lee. Great work by your channel. Lee, what's worrying me is that we need the incoming soon. I couldn't care less if they ship out people today or on deadline day. We need Partey and Aouar for top 4. Totally agree, mate. If we are going to get top 4, we need to do something now, because we're going to play West Ham, which is a stupid kickoff time. Why do they fuck around with these kickoff times? 8 p.m. on Saturday night. Like, cheers, that's 9 p.m. where I am. Thanks for that, mate. Yeah, by the time I get off that watch along and do player ratings with Chig, it's about fucking midnight, 1 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? And then by the time I come off and sit and chill and take my square eyes and get back to circle eyes from looking at a screen for 3.5 hours, yeah, it'll be about 3 a.m. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous, man. Fucking Saturday night at 8 p.m. Jesus Christ. But I do agree. We should have had this done time ago, mate. Incomings, yeah, and outgoings. We have had 8 weeks. We've got rid of Martinez and Mkhitaryan and Sam Greenwood. Mkhitaryan I'm not even including, because he weren't even here last season. And that deal was done before the window opened in July. So I ain't even including that. Sam Greenwood, well, listen, I could have sold him. Yeah, come on, it ain't a hard deal to do. Yeah, Leeds, you want him 1.5 mil. Cool, see ya. Bye, Sam. Yeah, and the incomings that we've had, well, William was free, and Danny Ceballos ain't even including that. Yeah, we all knew he was coming back. So, trend setting, baby. That's how we roll over here. That's how we roll, mate. That is how we roll. I ain't even started yet either. We got big things agwan this season. Come on, man. Let's read some more comments out. Frog eyes, not square eyes. No, I'm not Mesut Ozil, bruv. Leah's the owner of Arsenal Football Club. That'd be nice. My guy, Ricky, baby. How you doing, boy? I'd be good, man. Torreira out, Aaron in you. Give Aaron a pay rise. Bring Aaron Ramsey back. Love you, mate. I'd be good. We have the money for Partey already, so Arteta, do the right thing. Get what we need. Well, listen, we've got 200 million quid sat in a bank account, mate. And we could go and get whatever we wanted to get. We see that the big wigs, the big brass the other day was sat there saying, we don't need to sell to buy. Well, why haven't we bought then? Yeah, why haven't we bought anyone? We spent 22 million quid. Good evening, Dr. Viraj. I hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming on the member stream again last night. That was the best member stream we've ever done as well. That was lit. 2.5 hours I was on that for, man. That was crazy. Big up everyone who was on that member stream last night. That was jokes, man. Real talk. That was hilarious. Listen, if you haven't smashed the likes up, why not? There's nearly 1,700 people watching this live right now. So I'll carry on for another 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. But come on, let's get this up to 500 likes at least. There's only 300 at the minute. And let's continue on. What did you make of James Rodriguez's debut? Very good. But I also thought Mesut Ozil's debut was very good for Arsenal. And look how that's ended up. So I wouldn't get too carried away. Although he is, no disrespect to Everton, level above them. He probably is about our level, if we're being honest, isn't it? 'Cause we're just a little bit better than Everton. And not quite good enough to get in that 4. But yeah, he probably is our level. We'll probably, and for 22 million quid, it's a fucking bargain. Let's be real. Them 3 midfielders they bought, all 3 of them would get in our team. Every single one of them. Decore. Why did we not buy Decore? And Alan, debut, man of the match. Do you know what I'm saying? These players are good players, man. I still don't rate James, but he'd get in our team. Not even a question, no debate over it. James Rodriguez would get in Arsenal's 11. Yeah, not that I want him, but I'm just saying. Anyway, whilst there's 1,700 people watching, do download Flick. Like I said, Trent's setting it up again. And do go and follow me on that app. The link is in the description. 2 videos every single match day are going to be decided by you guys by voting on polls on Flick. So starting 11, I'll still give you my starting 11, but the starting 11 is going to be yours. I'll tell you what mine is as we're doing it, but I want you guys to pick your starting 11. So every match day, I'll put a list of options up in polls. Let me pin that again in a sec. 1 second, Jonathan, yeah? So, for example, goalkeeper, it'd be an option of Leno or Matt Macey, for example. No brainer, Leno. Right back, it'd be Cedric, Maitland-Niles, and Bellerin. Yeah. Then centre backs, I'll do 2 different polls for that because we've got about 6, 7 centre backs. So I'll put 3 in each. And then left back, we'll do like Saka, Tierney, Kolasinac, and you vote on it. We'll do that for every single position. Yeah, and the ones with the most votes make the starting 11, basically. So that starting 11 preview video, preview and starting 11 is going to be your starting 11. And the player ratings, I'll still give you my player ratings, but you can do the same on that. And that worked really well the other day, actually. So thank you to everyone who did that. We tried that out the other day on the Fulham game, and it went really well. So yeah, I thought, you know what, why don't we do it for starting 11 as well? The link is in the description of this video, Flick. Yeah, it's really cool. Leaderboards, giveaways, the T-shirt winner, the giveaway for the football shirt of your choice to be picked this weekend. Now we've hit over 1,000 on there. We're actually over 1,200 on there, to be honest. It's gone up mad since Saturday. So thank you very much to everyone who has followed it. And thank you very much as well, because we were about 400 behind Football Terrace when we joined that. And we're now clear, and we hit the 1,000 just before Terry as well, about 5-6 hours before Terry did. So big up the realist ones, the best subscriber base on the platform. And yeah, man, go and check that out. There you can do your predictions for every match day, not just for Arsenal. I've put every single Premier League team in there. So so every time there's a game, 24 hours before the game, it'll pop up and it'll come up with like predictions. So then you click on it, which team will win, how many goals will Newcastle score, how many goals will Arsenal score, what minutes will the goals be scored in, 1 to 30, 31 to 60, 61 to 90, etc. And which team will win, blah, blah, blah. And then it does a points tally and puts you into leaderboards. I'm going to try and do something where we can do a giveaway at the end of every month, because it does a monthly leaderboard and a weekly leaderboard. So I'll do something where we can maybe perhaps do a giveaway, a football shirt or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, go and check it out. Let's get that up to 2,000 real quick. And let me pin Jonathan's super chat again. It is clear to see Arteta wants to play 4-3-3, but won't until he gets the midfield free. Trusts he is fully culpable for the transfer window action now as first team manager. Let's not forget that. Well, listen, I think I said this yesterday, and thanks again, Jonathan. Always appreciate that, man. And I said this yesterday. Just because he was head coach, I don't think that means he wasn't involved. Like, you know, from the minute he came in, even till when they changed his job title, everyone at that football club's been saying, we speak together, we all sit down, we've discussed a plan for the transfers, blah, blah, blah. I speak to the owner, the Cronkies are backing me, blah, 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 blah. I think that they've done that because he is speaking like a manager, and he is technically a manager, but they just gave him the coach role. The one thing I worry about is whether we will back him, because at the moment we ain't. Yeah, and 22 million quid, as much as I didn't want him as manager, that's a fucking shambles, absolute shambles. 22 million pounds. Ollie Watkins at Aston Villa cost more than 22 million quid. Yeah, and like I said, even though I didn't want him as manager, there ain't no way I can blame Arteta for this transfer window. You know, and I've seen a lot of people say, oh, you're blaming Arteta. Where have I said I've blamed Arteta for this window? Yeah, 22 million quid on Gabriel, and that's it. Shocking, absolutely shocking. But at the same time, that ain't even that ain't even the owner's fault, to be fair. That is down to the likes of Edu, Raul, Vinay, the board, that have all mismanaged this bollocks for the last 5-6 years. So there we go. Anyway, listen, I'm going to do three more comments. Do keep hitting the like button. Ollie Watkins is quality. Put him in your FPL team. Brother, he wouldn't get in. I've got Vardy up front. I've got Kane. I've got Aubameyang. Who else have I got? I think I've got Aguero. I've got a sick team, bro. You don't even know about my team. And I'm about 1,300. That reminds me as well, Fantasy Premier League link is in the description as well. I'm 1,300 and something in my own league, so it's going well. And go and check that out as well. And we'll do a few more comments. Let's push this up to 500 likes. And we're about 80 away, so thank you very much. 3 more. Let's do 3 more. Kolasinac to West Ham. Yes, that would be nice. Have you seen the Sun's report on the Cronkies? I haven't. What's happening? Talk to me, darling. Talk to me, darling. Hey, bro, they're all on mute. They can't reply to me unless I follow them. Haters in the mud, which is kind of funny because it now means that that platform is the same as this one. Nice and quiet. No grief. The same as Instagram. No grief. The same as Facebook. No grief. It's the only place I get grief, mate. And that's because it's the smallest platform. They've got small platform syndrome. That's what it is. They all think they're bad boys. And they ain't. They're just mouthy little see you next Tuesdays, most of them. That wouldn't say boo to a goose. So there we go. If Martinez didn't play this season, we would have gone for less than 5 mil. Yeah, I said that earlier, man. I said we've made about 10 million more than we would have done. Poon the likes. You tell them, bruv. Tell them again. Right, let's do 3 more. Let's do 3 more. Sending you the love. Cheers, mate. I love you too. Some of you lot made me laugh. Do you watch F1? No, biggest load of bollocks I've ever seen in my life. Imagine actually paying to go and see that live. Just stand there like that. And then a minute and a half, 2 minutes later, wait another 2 minutes. What a load of bollocks. Yeah, and do you know what pisses me off with that? It ain't the best driver that wins every week. Yeah? They put them all in the same car and you see who the best driver is. But then saying that, that's the same with football, I suppose, isn't it? But then again, do you ever see the shittest team beat the top team in football? Yes. Does the shittest fucking car ever win an F1 race? No. So it is boring as fuck. It's proper boring, man. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Lewis Hamilton's relentless. I don't particularly like the geezer. I think he's arrogant. I think he's up his own backside. But he's relentless, man. He is fucking good. Yeah, and I think even if you put a lot of people in the same car, I'd still beat most of them. He's actually got his own parking space at Asda in Stevenage. Like, what's that all about? Yeah, every time I used to work in Stevenage for the day or whatever, I used to deliberately park in his space. You get security come on, no, you can't park there. That's Lewis Hamilton's space. I was like, fuck Lewis Hamilton. What's he going to do? Like, where is he? Yeah, well, you can't get a ticket. You can't put a ticket on it, mate. It's a free car park. Do you know what I mean? It's all about. But anyway, listen, just a reminder to divert your attention towards the watch-along later. Brighton versus Chelsea, baby. And let's see whether Timo Werner... Oh, that's it. I've got Werner, not Aguero. Timo Werner's in my fantasy league. So, yes, Werner, Kane, Aubameyang, and Vardy was my 4 strikers. Well, 3 strikers and Aubameyang midfield. So, yeah, man, I just need to focus on some defenders. But anyway, watch along tonight. I will be dropping a video straight after that watch along. I'll be dropping a video in about half an hour, a Premier League one, and there'll be no 5-6 o'clock stream tonight. So after I've dropped this Premier League video and that's done, then I'll be back again for the watch along. So there we go. And my man's been subbed since 5K, real one, baby. Thank you very much. Is it pounds or euros? Euros, mate. Sorry, I should have put the euro sign on the thing, shouldn't I? Anyway, listen, I'm going to get myself out of here. Thank you very much to everyone who's watched live. Big up the new member. Big up everyone in the chat who's liked, subscribed, shared, donated, whatever you did. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you did. Appreciate it, man. And thank you to 1,700 people who are still watching live. Don't forget, Flick app, link in the description. Go follow it right now. Spam the Pixel chat with the 2 emotes that you get. They're free of charge, the first 2. Go and spam the Pixel chat on that. It's wicked. That app is sick. I really enjoy using that. So I'll see you all later. Laters, peeps.